So I think one of the big changes that we're going to see over the next decade in Dublin will be more of a focus on urban residential properties. So I think whilst we've started and we will continue to supply family housing in the greater Dublin area, I think one of the things that there already is, and there will be more of an increased demand for, are residential properties in a sort of central urban location. So that may mean that we have to reconsider the densities that we allow within the city centre. Also maybe looking at the heights that people are allowed to build residential buildings to as well. Because we have a young generation of professionals who are coming through who aren't necessarily ready to buy a house. They want to buy an apartment, but where a big consideration for them is both their commute in terms of time, but also their commute to work in terms of their carbon footprint. And I think that is something that's going to be a big issue over this decade, and we'll see a lot more people talking about that and wanting to live and work in close proximity to one another, so that they have less reliance on having their own vehicle, but also in addition to that, where they have less reliance on having to use public transport for longer commutes. And that is something that we already know from research that we've done ourselves, that people are wanting to try and reduce their commute as much as possible.